Yeah, so I'm just halfway through a race here, and I'm just putting this video up because a handful of times a week, or sometimes maybe once a day, it's kind of obvious to me that a horse isn't going to win, early on, and yet, the market still, is telling you differently. But I think typical Oscar's got McCoy on board, so that's kind of understandable. But it was kind of obvious to me from quite early on that this horse wasn't unlikely to get anywhere close to the finish, in terms of winning. So I laid it early. It's nothing obvious, it's early on in the race, and jockeys aren't animated, horse isn't obviously struggling, but it's I suppose I see it anyway, and a few others must see it too. So I laid this horse at about 2.4. I could have gone in a bit earlier, but yeah, it's just worth mentioning. Sometimes you just got to go against the market. The market can be wrong just because it's a favourite and it's coming to the front of the field, or looks like it's going to come to the front of the field. It doesn't mean anything. Still what counts is if it's going to win or not. So I'm just putting it up. I want to sort of scream out at the people who were backing it at the time. Must have been plenty of them. So say, what are you doing? But it's anyway, it's just worth bearing in mind. So we'll see how this pans out. I mean, we may still go on and win. We've got a faller there, but it's an outsider, and it just doesn't seem to be a horse that is going to do it for me. And I don't care what price it comes into. Trying to come out of that actually there. I'm just going to pause it for a bit because there's a long way to go. Well, in the end, the horse fell. That in itself didn't really surprise me either, because towards the end, he just looked tired, and at the beginning, when I laid him, he didn't look right. So. Anyway, it's all culminated in the horse falling, and even though normally in a race like this where you got Harang was a bit of an outsider, we'll see who's on board. Lynch was on board. You wouldn't be betting against McCoy to get that horse home, but I did early on, and as I say, that this you do get the odd race. It's hard to explain what you're seeing. I can't really do it in this video, but you just get a sense that horse isn't quite right early on, and yeah, you can hang around and hope the price gets shorter. In the end, I think Typical Oscar came into about even, so yeah, I could have got a better price, but equally. Oh no, sorry. Yeah, that was just a delayed lag on my video. Is about, I don't know what he's doing here. Is it 1.3 or was it? Yeah, 1.33. Something's wrong here, but I think it did come in quite short. Anyway, it came in shorter than the price I laid at, but you just got to hang in there, believe in what you've decided, and stick to your guns. Okay, thank you very much.